zriya in the heart of a child if he sees that. He doesn't see that nowadays. He sees 5-year-olds dancing with a Rosh Hashiva. Everybody joins in. Oh, but the Simcha Lifnei Hashem, which is a Simcha Yesera, which is an enormous, much more, the Rambam says, than any other time. Simcha Shal Mitzvah, the Rambam then goes on, how great it is, Simcha Shal Mitzvah, as Simcha Sheyasam Echad HaMasias HaMitzvah, Ba'ava V'Saker Yisborach, everyone, Avodah Gedolah Hi, V'chol HaMonei Atzmo. The Rambam explains what it means, Avodas Hashem B'Simcha. Ken Avol Etzem Adova, that he realizes it's a Simcha of Emes. It's not just Hoylabus. It's not just who you are and join in and jump as fast as you can. It's not like that. That's a tremendous shayrish of an imagination in the lave of the child. She'ein lanu hayah. These are all some of the scenes which go into the makeup, perhaps, of the Avelis of Yerushalayim. The Zachreinu es Tzion. But look at this pasuk, which perhaps this pasuk gives a little bit more of an insight. It says, David HaMelech in Kuf Kav Ches. You know the pasuk, but I don't think you've hear it like this. Yevorechacha Hashem mitzion. It's Yerushalayim, Har Habayis. Ure'ei b'tuv Yerushalayim. Kol yemei chayecha. Ure'ei vonim levonecha. Shalom al Yisrael. What's the pshat here? HaKadosh Baruch Hu will give you a bracha when you go to Tzion. When? Ure'ei b'tuv Yerushalayim. When you see, whether it's in your mind's eye, but it means seeing the good of Yerushalayim, but it's the seeing of it. Seeing it. The seeing of it, whether you actually are zocher to visualize it with your own eyes, or with your mind, but you have to see the good of Yerushalayim. That's an avodah. The Balak Turim brings down on this pasuk 3 times in the Torah it says the word Ure'ei. The first is in Pashas Truma. Ure'ei v'asei b'tavnison k'ma'asei ba'or. See and do how they acted on the Har. It means building the menorah, if you look in Pashas Truma. But it means, says the Meforshim, on the Har Habayis. Second time in Kuf Lamed Tes, David HaMelech says, Ure'ei im derech oitzev bi, unecheni b'derech oila. If my avodah is depressing, Ure'ei im derech oitzev bi, then I daven to Hashem, unecheni b'derech oila. When I see that I am becoming depressed, lethargic, lack of motivation, lack of simcha shel mitzvah, unecheni, you daven to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, unecheni b'derech oila. Third time is here, Ure'ei b'tuv Yerushalayim, Ure'ei vonim levanecha. Say the Meforshim, I saw in the Ma'aritz, beautiful Perush on Tehillim. The 3 go together. Ure'ei v'asei b'tav nisan b'masei b'har. When you see the avodah on Yerushalayim, on the Har, and you see it, Ure'ei, and you daven in derech oitzev bi, and you become depressed, you're not motivated enough. Think of the avodah on Har Habayis, Ure'ei b'tuv Yerushalayim, Ure'ei vonim levanecha. If you are capable of building up a motivation without any atzvus, you don't see Har Habayis, but if you're capable of Ovei Hashem in the derech of simcha, of av, which was, and zrizus, tremendous happiness, which there was in Yerushalayim, that's Ure'ei b'tavnis b'maisei ha'ar. That will take you away from derech oitzev bi of ever being depressed in your avodas hakodesh. And the reward is Ure'ei vonim levanecha shalom al Yisrael. It's a diuk on the lashon of Ure'ei. That's what Yerushalayim was for. Yevorechacha Hashem mitzion, Ure'ei b'tuv Yerushalayim, and the reward is that your children will be in the same way, Ure'ei vonim levanecha, motivated, not on Tisha B'Av, La'aleinu ba'atzis, but the Zachreinu es Tzion, in the scenes which you see, not only maybe in your own eye, but in your mind's eye, in imagination. This is the koyach of the Avelis of Yerushalayim. But in future, by next year, it shall no longer be a koyach hatzir, but it shall be mamash a koyach b'foneinu, be'eineinu, Ure'ei b'tuv Yerushalayim, Ure'ei vonim levanecha, Shalom al Yisrael.